Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's Tuesday. You know what that means. Tuesday Talks, that's right. So it is a gorgeous day out here today. So I figured, let's go ahead, while we still have some nice weather, let's try our hand at fishing again. We didn't have the opportunity very much this season to get out to the lake. So we're going to get out there. We're going to try some fishing. We're going to have a cigar. We're going to have a step two. It's going to be a great day. So buckle up, guys, and enjoy the ride. Well, guys, we finally made it to the lake. So I'm going to go ahead, get things set up. We have a beautiful fishing spot. Hopefully we catch some fish. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys around. I'm going to get set up and then we'll reconnect. So stay tuned, guys. Well, guys, we got the line in the water. It's nice and calm. That sun is directly right in my eyes, so I do apologize for the squinting. It is very bright, but it feels good. I'm not going to complain. We're not going to have many more days like this. So let's have our cigar. I'm really wanting a nice cigar today, and we have a great cigar on the docket today. So we have our Hefty Duty Humidor here. And today we have the Scorpion. We've had this before on the channel. It's a very great cigar. I say that about all cigars mostly. If I buy them, I must like them, right? So, take it out of the wrapper. Again, this one doesn't have one of those fancy wrappers. Sometimes the wrapper around it, the band, they also call it, is very nice, but decorative. But this one, not so much. It's just a Scorpion on there. This is a full body cigar, so it's a little bit stronger. We have our cutter, so we're going to go ahead and cut the cigar. You just put the cigar in there again, push, and push down. A nice V cut. There we go. Let's put this back in my humidor. We have our torch lighter. We're going to go ahead and light this baby up. go. Very good cigar. So yeah, it's about 72 degrees out. The other day it got down in the 30s in the morning. So the weather's definitely changing now. Winter's coming, fall's here. So hey, we can't complain when we have days like this. We gotta utilize them. We gotta get out. We gotta have our little adventures. Again, I don't even care if we don't catch a fish today. It's just nice to be out here. We got a prime fishing spot. We got a beautiful scenery. I enjoy these kind of days. So when you guys go fishing, what do you typically fish for? I'm one of those fishermen that when I go out, I'm using worms, so I want to catch anything I can catch. I have gone trout fishing before. I have gone salmon fishing before. I have caught this very large salmon up in Salmon River in Pulaski, New York. That was a great catch. Nice kind of fishing, but it's the consistent fishing where you're always out there, you're always casting. I like it where you could just throw your line out there, you wait till the fish bites it, you try to hook the fish, all said and done. It's a little different when you have like trout fishing where you're just constantly casting, reeling in, or if you're using fake bait like a lure or a jig or something along those lines. Again, it's that constant casting. Not for me. I enjoy having my cigar, sitting here, letting the line sit in the water, and when a fish bites it, try to hook the fish. So I did show you guys around. This is this is the beginning of what they call Seneca River. We are at Onondaga Lake. Can't eat the fish out of here. They say you can, but I wouldn't eat the fish out of here. And this, where we're fishing here currently, is the beginning of Seneca Lake that heads up, and it feeds into the mouth of the lake here. So I'm right at the entrance here. So I'm hoping that this is where we're going to have some activity for fish. The line's been in the water for a while now, no bites, but that's okay. We'll recast it here soon. We'll see what we can do. For our step 2 today, because it's so hot, I brought my big jug of water. I think this is like 64 ounces. Yeah, 64 ounce hydro flask of water. One other thing I'm trying to do is trying to eat better, get a little bit more active. And one of the things that I do neglect, unfortunately, is my water intake. I really should be drinking a lot more water than I am. I do drink other stuff. I drink a lot throughout the day, but water intake's been a priority for me, so I'm trying to increase my water intake daily. So I'm going to go ahead and recast this, guys, and then we'll reconnect here soon. So I threw another line in the water, so I have 2 poles now going. Double the chances to potentially catch a fish, hopefully. Here in New York State, you're allowed to use 2 different poles when you have a fishing license. So everything's legal. I'm allowed to use 2 poles at the same time while I'm fishing, as long as you have the fishing license, which I do. So the other thing I wanted to talk about this week and connect about one of the things that I've talked about in the past was, you know, how I take videos for these videos. I use my cell phone. I have an iPhone. I think it's an iPhone 15. Works pretty good. It is difficult. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on the lines as well to see if they go down. But it does prove to be difficult sometimes. So one of the things that I'm in the market for, and I've asked for Christmas this year to my wife, is a GoPro. Now, there are like 11 different models of GoPros out there. So I'm very much interested if there's anybody out there who has a GoPro, who uses a GoPro, and what are the pros and cons? That's a good thing to know. And the other thing to know too is there a model that's out there to stay away from? Like, I know that I'm sure they get better as the years go on. So the newer the model, the better the features, the better the quality, the better the battery life, all that stuff. But I am trying to research the GoPros now. But I would love some sort of dialogue. If there's anybody out there who has one, let me know what model you have and just let me know your thoughts on that particular model. I'd really appreciate that. I think that will help me a lot with my decisioning to ask for. I don't want to ask for a gift that's going to cost $400. Some of these models for these GoPros are very high. They're very up there. So I'd be interested to know who has a GoPro and what model do they have. This idiot on a speedboat speeding through the channel. Definitely not safe. Can't tell if that's a bite or the waves. I think it was the waves. No bites. Still no bites. So yeah. So I'm very much, I think that'll bring this channel to the next level. It'll allow me to have more flexibility when it comes to uploading content to my laptop. I bought a brand new laptop last year for Christmas. And my goal was to start editing some of these videos, but with using the iPhone, I think I've mentioned this before here on the channel, when I use the iPhone, trying to push the iPhone videos to a Windows laptop, it's virtually impossible. At least I'm having a difficulty with it. So I know with the GoPro, I can use SD card, I can upload that right to my actual laptop, and then I could start looking into editing softwares. That'll be another discussion here in the future. What do people use for editing? Have you used editing software? You know, are there any out there? I think Canva or Canvas is a popular one that I hear that people use. So I have looked into a few, but again, I stopped looking into it because I was getting frustrated with not having the ability to upload videos to the laptop from the iPhone. So that's another thing that's down the road for the channel. We do have a couple new subscribers to the channel. Oh, I thought that was a bite. Hang on, guys. Just don't want to lose my cigar. So we do have a couple new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you guys liking and commenting on the videos. It's been a real adventure lately. I like it. It's fun. This big bottle, you gotta use 2 hands to actually drink out of it. Well, I think I'm gonna bring these lines in, recast them, see what we can do, and then I'll touch base with you guys. Well, guys, we didn't have any luck catching any fish today, but it wasn't a washout. We got to get out, we got to enjoy nature, we got to enjoy this beautiful weather, have a cigar. It was a great day nonetheless. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you all have an amazing week, and we'll connect again next week. Have a great week, everybody.
Thank you.